I went through a phase of having nothing to watch, so I went on the internet and searched a few places and found a bunch of TV shows to watch. One of the shows that I found out about is one I've heard of already, but never really took too much notice of because it was on a UK channel which aren't really known for showing good shows of the same genre as this. The TV show I found is called Suits, and after reading a summary of the plot, I then went on to watch a short preview of it on YouTube, and I was intrigued to see what it would be like, and I was actually hooked from episode 1. Suits is about a man called Mike Ross, who has the amazing ability to remember anything he reads, which any TV network could have come up with really, but like a lot of great TV shows, this one has more than one thing going on at once, to keep us thinking and entertained. Not only does he remember everything he reads, but he can repeat it whenever he wants, whether it be seconds, hours, or even years after he's read it. So his best friend is a drug dealer, but gives Mike the job to do, in which he has to go into a hotel, and long story short, he sees two guys who, let's say, aren't good for him to see at all. They chase him, and he runs into a job interview to escape. The job on offer is with Harvey Specter, a big name lawyer at Pearson Harbin, the company he works for. There is only one problem. The job requires that the person graduated from Harvard University, but Mike Ross never did. In fact, he never even went there. Mike eventually convinces Harvey to employ him because of his ability to remember things unlike many people. So the whole way through, we know Mike's secret, and Harvey also knows it, and he intends on making sure Mike's secret is kept. Not only this, but he starts to like a woman called Rachel, and most of the way through the season, he's slowly getting to know her for more than just a work colleague. I like TV shows that do this, because it keeps the viewer wanting it to happen, and essentially teases the viewer. I know that once they do finally kiss each other, or whatever it is, and they will do it, it probably won't be as good unless you've got some really good TV writers. But it's nice to see the long build up to it. This is similar to a TV show I once watched called Chuck, where the same thing was done. Between the main woman and the main man. It seems to be a thing TV writers like to do. The first episode was over an hour long, and at no point did I think to myself, when is this going to end? Or, this has to be going on for a while now. The way each quarter hour ends is a similar way to Teen Wolf and Chuck, in my opinion, both of which I was hooked to as well. To me, the plot was great, the pace was great, the cast was great, and the location was perfect. It had everything that it needed, and I was satisfied with the episode as a whole. Like I said before, as soon as I had watched the first episode, I was instantly hooked, and I already knew it would be one of my favourite shows. And once I had reached the end of season 1, it was definitely one of them. Not only this, but he starts to look like a woman. Oh my god, what?